and Jackson Hayes. I can't believe I'm saying it, but not having both of those guys.
Having no centers.
Yeah, having no centers is an issue against a team that has size and can drive the basket. Celtics didn't have KP, but that game was really fun to watch. Tatum was awesome. The crowd was really interesting. I knew multiple people that were there, and there were some Laker fans there. I think there were some secondary market Laker fans, so there was a real energy in the arena, and the Lakers just couldn't keep up. It was unsustainable with those two guys, and LeBron breaks down anyway. But what big lesson did you take from that game? Anything?
Horford. It's just incredible that this guy is doing what he's doing at this age. You start thinking, okay, how much more does he have? That was probably a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, remember that year he was lighting up from three for the regular season, which he's done a couple times, and then in the playoffs it was just kind of over. I think it's just really fitting too, considering he was such a huge free agent signing, and then I think a lot of fans are like, I thought this guy was like a max player, and how come he's not like doing more of these things? You're just going, there's just more to it than just the scoring for Horford. It's being positioned the right way. It's a guy you want in your basketball team. Then he goes to Philly, he gets flipped to OKC. Speaking of that pick, he gets basically sat down because OKC's rebuilding, and then he comes back to Boston. He's a huge. The luxury of having an Al Horford to step in when Porzingis isn't available is incredible. And it was very clear that Boston had their hunting strategy, because we talked about like that hunt happy approach to basketball that is a big part of it for us every night. But the Lakers, let's kill Al Horford. Okay, so I don't know if you saw the numbers afterwards of tracking. Bontemps had it on ESPN.com. They targeted Horford 23 times last night. That's according to Second Spectrum, the second most isolations against any player in a single game since the player tracking started in 2013-2014. He allowed 0.39 points per win play, the second best efficiency by any player to defend at least 15 isolations in a game in the last 12 seasons. The Lakers deciding what we like here is attacking Al and watching Al spread out, 25 feet away from the basket, get down into the stands, and fighting through every one of these hunting switches. Like, I lost track of other stuff that was happening in the game because I was having, you ever notice like something in a game, you go, hey, I gotta start watching the game. Yeah. You focus. I couldn't stop watching him, and just like I was so impressed with him that he held up that way. And then I thought, okay, are they just wearing him out to the point where this is going to become a real problem later on? And look, they got the huge lead. Lakers make a big comeback there, but Horford is a story.
He's really comfortable, at least banging with LeBron, which is funny because there was that whole stretch with LeBron just on the Hawks. And even though his minutes are the same this year, it doesn't feel like they've used him in the same ways. They've been way more bubble wrappy with him, and then if they really need him, they'll unleash him again like that. I agree with you. He's awesome. I don't understand how he's still doing it. I was surprised the Lakers didn't try to get Reeves going a little bit more, because I think that's something the Celtics have had trouble matching up with. Just those kind of herky-jerky guards in general seem to do okay against them, but I thought the Lakers just got too trapped into this idea of what they thought they wanted to. It was also a really weird Luka game, who clearly wasn't 100%. My dad went to the game, he was texting me, and he was just like, what's wrong with